You know what ruins relationships faster than bad communication? Taking your partner on a motorcycle with a terrible passenger seat. Today, we're counting down 15 motorcycles where your passenger will actually want to come back for another ride and stick around because number one has passenger comfort so good they'll fall asleep back there. These aren't just bikes with passenger seats. These are machines engineered to make two-up riding enjoyable for both people. Number 15, the Yamaha FJR 1300. The passenger seat on the FJR is 14 inches wide and sits at a reasonable height. Not so high your passenger feels perched, not so low they're staring at your back. The seat shape prevents the slide-off feeling that plagues sport touring bikes. Your passenger stays planted without constantly pushing themselves back. The suspension has preload adjustability, which is critical for two-up riding. Stock settings. Work for solo riding, but add a passenger and luggage, and you need to increase preload. The FJR's rear shock adjusts easily. You can dial in the right setting for your passenger's weight without tools. This prevents the bike from sagging and maintains proper suspension travel. Quick one. If this list is helping you find bikes you can actually handle, hit like so we know to make part 2. Passenger ergonomics are well designed. The foot pegs sit at a comfortable angle, not too high or too far back. Grab rails are integrated into the seat, giving your passenger something secure to hold. There's no optional backrest from Yamaha, but aftermarket options exist for about $300. Low-speed stability with a passenger is where the FJR shines. That 645-pound wet weight becomes stability instead of burden. The bike doesn't feel tippy or nervous with two people, it feels planted and confident. U-turns and parking lot maneuvers require more effort, but the bike remains predictable. Wind protection for the passenger is excellent. The tall, adjustable windshield creates a calm pocket that extends to the passenger seat. At highway speeds, your passenger isn't getting blasted by wind. They can actually relax back there instead of fighting turbulence. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? Heat. That inline-4 generates warmth, and in slow traffic or summer riding, the passenger's legs get cooked. The heat radiates from the engine and exhaust, and there's no escaping it when you're sitting still. Used FJ R13 100 bikes run $6,000 to $11,000 for 2010 to 2020 models. New MSRP is $18,500. The FJR delivers sport touring performance with legitimate passenger comfort. Number 14, the Honda NC750X. The passenger seat is 13 inches wide and sits at a moderate height. The seat doesn't have the slide-off problem because Honda designed it with a slight rise at the back. Your passenger feels secure, not like they're constantly sliding into you. Suspension preload is adjustable via a hand-adjustable knob on the rear shock. This is brilliant for riders who switch between solo and two-up frequently. You can adjust preload in seconds without tools. Set it soft for solo riding, firm for passenger weight. This maintains proper ride height and suspension performance. Passenger foot pegs are positioned well, not too high, with comfortable angles. The grab rails are solid and integrated into the bike's subframe. Honda offers an optional backrest for about $250, which makes long rides significantly more comfortable for passengers. Low-speed stability is good. The NC750X weighs 485 pounds wet, so adding a passenger brings it to about 650 pounds total. The bike feels stable and predictable, though slow U-turns require attention. The upright riding position and wide handlebars give you leverage for maneuvering. Wind protection for the passenger is adequate with the stock windshield. Taller aftermarket options exist for about $200 to $300, which improve passenger comfort significantly. With a proper windshield, your passenger isn't fighting wind fatigue. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? Seat firmness. The NC750X seat is designed for efficiency, not luxury. On rides over 90 minutes, passengers start complaining about the firm padding. An aftermarket seat, or GEL pad, helps but costs extra. Have you ever had a passenger refuse to ride with you again? Let us know in the comments. Used NC750X bikes run $5,000 to $7,500 for 2016 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $9,000 to $10,000. The NC delivers practical two-up capability with easy preload adjustment. Number 13, the Triumph Tiger 900 GT. The passenger seat is 15 inches wide and sits at a good height. Triumph designed this seat to prevent the slide-off feeling. The seat has a defined passenger area with raised sides that keep your passenger positioned properly. Suspension preload adjustability is excellent. Both front and rear suspension offer multiple preload settings. For 2-up touring with luggage, you can increase rear preload significantly. This maintains ground clearance and proper suspension sag, which keeps the bike handling predictably. Passenger ergonomics are outstanding. The foot pegs are positioned for comfort, not just clearance. Grab rails are integrated and substantial. Triumph offers an optional passenger backrest for about $350, which transforms long-distance passenger comfort. Low-speed stability with a passenger is very good. The Tiger 900 weighs 464 pounds wet, and the low center of gravity means adding a passenger doesn't make the bike feel unwieldy. Parking lot maneuvers require attention, but the bike remains confidence-inspiring. Wind protection for the passenger is good with a stock windshield. The Tiger's fairing design creates a relatively calm area behind the rider. For maximum passenger comfort, upgrade to a taller aftermarket windshield for about $250. The Truth Note, the biggest passenger complaint? The sport-oriented suspension can feel harsh over rough roads. The Tiger 900 is tuned for spirited riding, which means firm suspension. Passengers feel bumps more than on touring-focused bikes. Adjusting preload helps, but doesn't eliminate the firm ride. Used Tiger 900 GT bikes run $9,000 to $12,000 for 2020 to 2023 models. New MSRP is $15,000 to $16,000. The Tiger delivers adventure capability with better-than-expected passenger comfort. Number 12, the Kawasaki Versys 1000. The passenger seat is 14 inches wide at a moderate height. Kawasaki shaped this seat to avoid the slide-off problem. Your passenger sits in a defined area with enough padding to prevent complaints on 3 to 4 hour rides. Suspension preload adjustment is available on both ends. The rear shock offers hand-adjustable preload or electronic adjustment on certain models. For 2-up riding with luggage, you can dial in the right settings to maintain proper ride height and handling characteristics. Passenger foot pegs are well positioned with comfortable angles. Grab rails are solid and easy to reach. Kawasaki offers an optional passenger backrest for about $250, which makes significant difference on long trips. Low-speed stability is excellent. The Versys 1000 weighs 564 pounds wet, and that weight provides stability. With a passenger, the bike feels planted and confident. U-turns and parking require more effort than solo, but the bike remains predictable and manageable. Wind protection for the passenger is very good. The adjustable windshield creates a calm pocket that extends to the passenger seat. At highway speeds, your passenger can relax without fighting wind blast. Want bikes that make passengers actually happy? Subscribe and we'll keep them coming. The Truth Note, the biggest passenger complaint? Suspension firmness. The Versys is tuned for sporty handling, which means firm suspension settings. Over rough roads, passengers feel more impacts than on dedicated touring bikes. The sport touring nature means some comfort trade-off. Used Versys 1000 bikes run $7,000 to $11,000 for 2015 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $14,500. The Versys delivers versatility with good passenger accommodations. Number 11. The BMW F850GS. The passenger seat is 14 inches wide and sits at a good height. BMW designed this seat to keep passengers comfortable on long adventure rides. The seat shape prevents sliding forward, and the padding is substantial enough for multi-hour rides. Suspension preload adjustability is where the F850GS excels. Both front and rear suspension offer multiple adjustments. For 2-up riding, you can increase rear preload significantly to maintain proper sag and ground clearance. This keeps the bike handling correctly with passenger weight. Passenger ergonomics are well executed. Foot pegs are positioned comfortably with good angles. Grab rails are integrated and substantial. BMW offers optional passenger backrests and comfort seats for about $400 to $500, which transform long-distance passenger comfort. Low-speed stability with a passenger is very good. The F850GS weighs 504 pounds wet with a low center of gravity. Adding a passenger brings total weight to about 650 pounds, but the bike remains manageable. Slow U-turns require attention, but aren't intimidating. Wind protection for the passenger is adequate with stock equipment. The windshield creates some protection, but taller riders and passengers benefit from aftermarket windshield upgrades. Spending $200 to $300 on a better windshield significantly improves passenger comfort. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? The adventure bike suspension can feel harsh over rough pavement. The F850 GS is tuned for on-road and off-road capability, which means firm suspension. Passengers on long highway rides sometimes complain about feeling every bump. Used F850 GS bikes run $9,000 to $13,000 for 2018 to 2023 models. New MSRP is $14,000 to $16,000. The F850 GS delivers adventure capability with surprising passenger comfort. Number 10. The Harley-Davidson Road King. The passenger seat is 16 inches wide, genuinely spacious. It sits at a comfortable height with substantial padding. The seat shape prevents the slide-off feeling completely. Your passenger sits in a defined area with excellent support. Suspension preload adjustability varies by year. Later models offer adjustable rear shocks that you can tune for two-up riding. Increasing preload for passenger weight. It prevents sagging and maintains proper ride quality. Earlier models have fixed suspension, which works but isn't optimal for varying loads. Passenger foot pegs are positioned on floorboards, generous and comfortable. The grab rails are substantial chrome pieces your passenger can trust. Harley offers multiple backrest options, from small sissy bars to full backrests with padding. Prices range from $200 to $600 depending on style. Low-speed stability is good considering the weight. The Road King weighs 795 pounds wet, so with a passenger, you're managing nearly 900 pounds. The low center of gravity helps, but slow U-turns and parking lot maneuvers require confidence and technique. Wind protection for the passenger depends on windshield choice. The detachable windshield can be removed for cruiser style or installed for touring protection. With the windshield up, passengers get decent protection. Without it, they're fully exposed to wind blast. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? Heat and vibration. That air-cooled V-twin produces significant heat that radiates to the passenger's legs. In summer traffic, it's uncomfortable. The vibration from the engine is character to some, annoying to others. Long rides mean numb hands for passengers holding the grab rails. Used Road Kings run $12,000 to $18,000 for 2014 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $22,000 to $25,000. The Road King delivers classic American touring with spacious passenger accommodations. Number 9. The Indian Roadmaster. The passenger seat is 17 inches wide with thick padding. This is a genuinely comfortable passenger seat designed for cross-country touring. The seat height is moderate and the shape completely eliminates slide-off concerns. Your passenger sits in luxury, not discomfort. Suspension preload adjustability is excellent. The Roadmaster features electronically adjustable suspension that you can tune on the fly. For two-up riding with luggage, you can increase rear preload with the push of a button. This maintains proper ride height and suspension performance automatically. Passenger foot pegs are mounted on floorboards, spacious and comfortable. The backrest is standard equipment, a huge padded affair that provides excellent support. Grab rails are integrated into the backrest structure. Your passenger has multiple options for comfort. What's the number one complaint you hear from your passenger? Let us know in the comments. Low-speed stability is challenging. The Roadmaster weighs 903 pounds wet. With a passenger, you're managing over 1,000 pounds. The low center of gravity helps, but slow maneuvers require strength and experience. New riders will struggle with this weight. Wind protection for the passenger is outstanding. The massive fairing and windshield create a calm, quiet pocket. At highway speeds, your passenger is protected from wind, rain, and debris. They can relax completely back there. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? Wait at stops. When you're stopped at a light on a slope, your passenger feels the bike's mass. If you need to walk the bike backward or adjust position, the passenger feels every bit of that 900 pounds. It's intimidating for some passengers. Used Roadmasters run $18,000 to $25,000 for 2016 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $32,000 to $35,000. The Roadmaster delivers premium passenger comfort with American luxury styling. Number 8. The Honda Goldwing. The passenger seat is 17 inches wide with exceptional padding. This seat is designed for 8-hour days. The height is perfect, the shape prevents sliding, and the comfort level rivals furniture. Your passenger sits in absolute luxury. Suspension preload adjustability is automatic. The Goldwing features electronic suspension that adjusts itself based on load. Add a passenger and luggage, and the bike compensates automatically. You don't touch anything. The system handles it. This maintains optimal ride quality regardless of load. Passenger foot pegs are on floorboards with adjustable positions. The backrest is standard, a large heated padded affair. Grab rails are integrated everywhere. Your passenger has ARM rests, backrests, and multiple comfort features. It's like riding in a luxury car. Low-speed stability is surprisingly good considering the weight. The Goldwing weighs 836 pounds wet, so with a passenger, you're near 1,000 pounds. But the low center of gravity and excellent balance make it manageable. Experienced riders handle it fine. New riders need practice. Wind protection for the passenger is the best in the business. The massive fairing and electronically adjustable windshield create complete protection. Your passenger is in a calm, quiet cocoon. They're protected from wind, weather, and road noise. They can literally fall asleep back there. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? The Goldwing is so comfortable passengers fall asleep and then feel guilty about not staying awake to enjoy the ride. Seriously. The only real complaint is the weight when stopped. Passengers feel nervous on slopes or when the bike is being walked. Used Goldwings run $15,000 to $25,000 for 2018 to 2023 models. New MSRP is $28,000 to $32,000. The Goldwing is the ultimate passenger comfort machine. Number 7. The Harley-Davidson Street Glide. The passenger seat is 16 inches wide with good padding. It sits at a comfortable height with a shape that prevents sliding. Your passenger has a defined seating area with adequate comfort for 4 to 5 hour rides. Suspension preload adjustability varies. Later models offer adjustable rear shocks. Increasing preload for 2 riding prevents sagging. Earlier models with fixed suspension work but aren't optimal when loaded with passenger and luggage. Passenger foot pegs are on floorboards, comfortable and spacious. Grab rails are integrated into the bike structure. Harley offers multiple backrest options from small to large, ranging from $200 to $500. A proper backrest transforms passenger comfort. Low-speed stability is manageable. The Street Glide weighs 804 pounds wet, and with a passenger, you're managing about 950 pounds. The low center helps, but parking lot maneuvers require confidence. Experienced riders handle it fine. Wind protection for the passenger is good. The Batwing fairing provides decent protection, though not as much as frame-mounted fairings. At highway speeds, your passenger gets some protection, but still feels wind pressure. It's adequate, not exceptional. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? Heat. That air-cooled Milwaukee 8 produces significant warmth. In summer traffic, the passenger's right leg gets cooked. The heat is manageable on the highway, but brutal in stop-and-go traffic. Vibration can also fatigue passengers on really long rides. Used Street Glides run $14,000 to $20,000 for 2015 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $28,000 to $32,000. The Street Glide delivers classic Harley touring with good passenger comfort. Number 6. The Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager. The passenger seat is 16 inches wide with generous padding. It sits at a comfortable height with a shape designed to prevent sliding. The backrest is standard, a large padded affair providing excellent support. Your passenger sits in genuine comfort. Suspension preload adjustability is adequate. The rear shock offers adjustment for varying loads. Increasing preload for 2 riding maintains proper ride height. The suspension is tuned soft for comfort, which passengers appreciate on long trips. Passenger foot pegs are on floorboards, spacious and comfortable. The integrated backrest provides support, and grab rails are positioned everywhere. Your passenger has multiple options for hand placement and body position. Low-speed stability is good considering weight. The Voyager weighs 894 pounds wet. With a passenger, you're managing about 950 pounds. The low center of gravity helps, but slow U-turns require technique and strength. Wind protection for the passenger is excellent. The full fairing and adjustable windshield create good protection. At highway speeds, your passenger gets decent calm air, though not as quiet as Goldwing levels. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? The soft suspension can feel wallowy with 2 people aboard. The Voyager is tuned for comfort, which means some body roll in corners, Passengers sometimes feel the bike leaning more than they're comfortable with. It's safe, but can feel unsettling. Used Voyagers run $8,000 to $12,000 for 2010 to 2017 models. Kawasaki discontinued it. The Voyager delivers full touring comfort at budget prices. Number 5. The BMW R1250 RT. The passenger seat is 15 inches wide with excellent padding. It sits at a good height with a shape that prevents sliding completely. The backrest is optional, but highly recommended. About $400 and worth every penny. Suspension preload adjustability is outstanding. The RT features electronic suspension options that adjust automatically or can be manually tuned. For two-up riding, the system maintains optimal ride quality regardless of load. This is engineering at its finest. Passenger foot pegs are well positioned with comfortable angles. The optional backrest integrates with the bike beautifully. Grab rails are solid and well placed. Your passenger has excellent ergonomics throughout. Low-speed stability is very good, considering weight. The RT weighs 761 pounds wet. With a passenger, you're near 850 pounds. The low boxer engine center of gravity makes the bike feel lighter than it is. Experienced riders manage it easily. Wind protection for the passenger is excellent. The full fairing and electrically adjustable windshield create outstanding protection. Your passenger is in a calm pocket at highway speeds, protected from wind and weather. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint, cost of ownership anxiety. Passengers sometimes feel guilty riding on such an expensive bike. They worry about scratching it or adding wear. It's psychological, not mechanical, but it's real. Used RTS run $14,000 to $20,000 for 2016 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $23,000 to $26,000. The RT delivers German engineering with excellent passenger comfort. Number 4. The Yamaha StarVenture. The passenger seat is 17 inches wide with thick padding. This is a touring seat designed for all-day comfort. The height is perfect, the backrest is standard, and the overall comfort rivals the best in class. Suspension preload adjustability is excellent. The rear shock offers easy adjustment for varying loads. The suspension is tuned for two-up touring, which means it performs best with a passenger aboard. The ride quality is excellent. Passenger foot pegs are on floorboards with comfortable positioning. The backrest is standard, large and padded. Grab rails are integrated into the backrest structure. Heated grips for the passenger are optional, showing Yamaha's attention to detail. Low-speed stability is good. The StarVenture weighs 903 pounds wet. With a passenger, you're over 1,000 pounds. The low center helps, but this requires experienced riding skills for confident slow-speed maneuvering. Wind protection for the passenger is outstanding. The massive fairing and tall windshield create excellent protection. Your passenger is in a calm, quiet environment at highway speeds. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? The StarVenture looks so similar to other baggers that passengers sometimes don't realize it's a Yamaha, not a Harley. They expect Harley vibration and heat, then are surprised when the bike is smooth and cooler. It's actually a positive complaint. Used StarVentures run $12,000 to $16,000 for 2018 to 2020 models. Yamaha discontinued it. The StarVenture delivered exceptional passenger comfort at competitive prices. Number 3. The Harley-Davidson Road Glide. The passenger seat is 16 inches wide with good padding. It sits at a moderate height with adequate support. The seat shape prevents sliding, and overall comfort is good for multi-hour rides. Suspension preload adjustability varies by year. Newer models offer better adjustability. Increasing preload for two-up riding improves ride quality significantly. Older models with fixed suspension work but aren't optimal. Passenger foot pegs are on floorboards, comfortable and spacious. Grab rails are solid. Harley offers multiple backrest options. A proper backrest makes enormous difference for passenger comfort on long rides. Low-speed stability is manageable. The Road Glide weighs 795 pounds wet. With a passenger, you're managing 900 pounds. The low center and frame-mounted fairing help, but slow maneuvers require skill. Wind protection for the passenger is very good. The frame-mounted shark nose fairing creates excellent protection. Unlike batwing fairings, this fairing doesn't move with the handlebars, creating more stable wind protection for passengers. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? That air-cooled V-twin heat. In summer traffic, the passenger's legs get hot. The vibration is also more noticeable for passengers than riders. Long trips mean some fatigue from engine character. Used road glides run $14,000 to $20,000 for 2015 to 2022 models. New MSRP is $26,000 to $32,000. The Road Glide delivers excellent wind protection with Harley character. Number 2, the BMW K1600 GTL. The passenger seat is 18 inches wide, genuinely spacious. It features thick padding, perfect height, and integrated heating. The backrest is standard adjustable. Your passenger sits in absolute luxury. Suspension preload adjustability is automatic. The electronic suspension adjusts itself based on load. Add a passenger and luggage, and the system compensates instantly. Ride quality remains optimal regardless of weight. Passenger foot pegs are on adjustable floorboards. The backrest is heated and adjustable for angle. Grab rails are everywhere. Heated grips for the passenger are standard. This is ultimate passenger accommodation. Low-speed stability is excellent considering weight. The K1600 weighs 761 pounds wet. With a passenger, you're near 900 pounds. But the low inline six center of gravity makes it manageable. Experienced riders handle it confidently. Wind protection for the passenger is the best available. The massive fairing and electrically adjustable windshield create complete protection. Your passenger is in a cocoon of calm, quiet air at any speed. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? The K1600 is so comfortable passengers feel guilty not contributing to the riding. They sit back there in luxury while you do all the work. It's barely a complaint, more an observation of how good the passenger experience is. Used K1600s run $13,000 to $20,000 for 2011 to 2020 models. New bikes run $28,000 to $31,000. The K1600 delivers German luxury with exceptional passenger comfort. Number 1, the Honda Goldwing Tour. The passenger seat is 18 inches wide with the thickest padding in the industry. It's heated, adjustable for height, and the backrest is massive and heated. Your passenger sits in armchair comfort with armrests, backrest, and multiple adjustment options. Suspension preload adjustability is fully automatic. The electronic suspension adjusts continuously based on load, speed, and road conditions. Add a passenger and 4 bags of luggage, and the system compensates perfectly. Ride quality is always optimal. Passenger foot pegs are on heated, adjustable floorboards. The backrest is heated, adjustable, and massive. Grab rails are integrated into armrests. The passenger has heated grips. There's even an audio system with passenger controls. This is ultimate luxury. Low-speed stability is surprisingly good. The Goldwing Tour weighs 836 pounds wet, and with a passenger, you're approaching 1,000 pounds. But the low center and excellent balance make it manageable for experienced riders. The reverse gear helps significantly with parking. Wind protection for the passenger is unmatched. The massive fairing and electronically adjustable windshield create complete protection. Your passenger is in a climate-controlled cocoon. They're protected from wind, weather, noise, and road debris. They can sleep comfortably back there. The truth note, the biggest passenger complaint? The Goldwing is so comfortable that passengers feel bad they can't share the riding experience more. They sit in luxury while you manage the bike. Some passengers actually request to learn to ride so they can experience the Goldwing from the saddle, not just the passenger seat. Used Goldwing Tours run $20,000 to $30,000 for 2018 to 2023 models. New MSRP is $31,000 to $35,000. The Honda Goldwing Tour is number 1 because it represents the absolute pinnacle of passenger comfort. It's the bike where passengers actually get disappointed when the ride ends. It's engineered specifically to make two-up riding so comfortable that your passenger asks when the next trip is. The Goldwing Tour proves that passenger comfort isn't an afterthought. It's a science Honda has perfected over decades. Click the next video to continue the road trip. Join our tribe by subscribing. And if you want to support our channel and have early access on the newest videos, become a member. And don't forget to like this video.